Hey y'all, I see Southern Style here, bringing you another StarCraft 2 match. This is game number 4 from the ZOTAC StarCraft 2 European Cup. This will be the finals round. This is a best of 5 between ESC GoOdy and Adel. I did cast the first 3 games before this. If you have not seen them, I highly suggest going and watching them because there's a little bit of chat going on, a little bit distracting, a little bit of ADD going on. Killing probe looks easy. For those of you who did not watch the last game, GoOdy did he had 70, 78, 72, something like that, over 70 worker kills in that last match alone. He did a lot of a lot of worker harassment, and it really paid off for him. So we are currently, GoOdy is 2, Adel is 1. This is a best of 5, so Adel can come back and win it if he wins these next 2. This map will be Crevasse. We see the purple Terran, GoOdy, in the 7 o'clock position, and the orange Protoss, Adel, in the 5 o'clock or the 4 o'clock position. The map is Crevasse. They are they're spawning relatively close to each other. Well, actually, I say that, and I now remember Crevasse because they're actually not spawning very close to each other, because going from GoOdy's base, he has to come down this ramp, he has to come up this ramp, come down this ramp, come over here, and then up into his base. There's no easy, well, there is an easy, quick, destructible rocks here, but I mean, that's going to take a lot of time to get down. For early harassment, he would just go across. Well, I mean, with Hellions, really would be really easy to do. Also, something about Crevasse is you have a natural expansion inside your base, so able to protect that with your main base defense without having to worry about going out and moving your defense to protect a new base. So GoOdy going to go ahead and take advantage of that early, going ahead and getting a real fast expand. GoOdy also scouting correctly the first time like he did in game 1. Is he going to see Adel? Adel also drops the early expand, so this map is very, very crucial on early expands. GoOdy is wisely going to go up and check to see if this expansion is in fact going down, which it is. One thing to note about the expansion up here is there are only 6 mineral patches as opposed to 8 of a regular natural expansion, and only 1 Vespene Geyser, but it is a rich Vespene Geyser, meaning that you get, how many, do you get 8 or 6? You get more than you typically would from a Vespene Geyser, but there's only 1. So it is safer, but you cannot, it is not as bountiful of a base as a natural expansion such as this one here with 8 mineral patches and 2 regular Vespene Geysers. So both players definitely going for their early expansions. This typically means it will maybe go into a later game just because both players will be macroing up more. GoOdy's expansion went down first. He is going for that factory. Another thing to note, on your ramp, currently at the beginning of the game, it acts as a small ramp, but you can destroy your opponent or you. I have seen players destroy their own destructible rocks, can destroy those to open it up into a wider ramp. So if you're playing on this map and say you're Terran and you're going up against a Zerg, do not just wall off this one piece, wall off the entire thing, because I mean, if a Zerg knocks this down, your base is basically wide open and you've done nothing to stop them from just running straight into your base. So I think Adel does know that GoOdy is in fact in at this base. Will he? Oh, this probe is definitely going to go down. Not going to be able to get away. We may see some Hellion harassment again. Is he going to go for Blue Flame? Or so early Viking, not really sure what the... Oh, so he may be wanting to avoid some of that Warp Prism play that we saw in the last one, so he's going to go ahead and get a Viking because he knows how much of how much damage that one warp prism did just by those drops. I mean, he had that warp prism on the map for so long. It was unbelievable how long he had that warp prism there. So we are seeing Siege Tank being researched. Viking is now on the field. Will we be seeing some blue flame come out of the second tech lab? Not really sure. Hellion looks like it did not get up into the main. Decided to retreat back to this watchtower. So we will see what comes from both players here. Adel almost finished with Colossus. Colossus, so I don't know if it was GoOdy's just spidey senses tingling or what, but that one Viking is definitely going to be good. I mean, it's not going to be totally killer, but I mean, is definitely going to help him against that Colossus. Throwing down 2 more factories, so there's going to be 4 factories for him. And the Observer almost coming straight in. Barely makes it out with his life. He is going to reveal that he does have this Viking, though. So I doubt that that means that Adel will rethink his Colossus play. He's already got the robotics bay up. I don't think he's going to change that. So let's see if I can figure out how much. I can't figure out how much it gives. Anyways, that Observer just sitting right on top of the Viking, just barely alive, kind of taunting the Viking almost. Definitely checking to see if there's any kind of drops that are going to come from this side. He's already got 1 Colossus out, Thermal Lance, over halfway done. Needs to continue to Chrono Boost that out if he can. He does have a little bit of Chrono Boost there. What about on his other? He's got full Chrono Boost there, so Protoss players out there, realize your Chrono Boost. Realize how much Chrono Boost you have and use it effectively. He could have been using it right now, to be using it on those Colossus, be using it on that Thermal Lance upgrade. Really just getting those out as soon as possible. He did take out the destructible debris here. I don't know if GoOdy knows that or not, but he nonetheless will be prepared with these siege tanks here. He now has 2 Vikings. Going to start mass producing Vikings. Is supply blocked currently. Adel does have the supply advantage with GoOdy being supply blocked, and this wasn't even Adel wasn't even harassing his supply depots. He supply blocked himself. I'm not exactly sure what kind of strategy that is, but we all know that we all do it. So did finally use 1 Chrono Boost on his second Nexus. This barracks just out here to spot. GoOdy going to be moving out to his 3rd now. Needs to set these siege tanks up because here come the 2 Colossus ready to do some damage. He is, however, going to be seeing this. Did check for the Observer, but the Observer is still doing his little rounds. Ooh, 1 Colossus taking some hull damage. Is he going to have a 3rd Colossus out? 3rd Colossus is almost out. He needs probably, I would say, probably some more zealot. Well, Stalkers would be good to take out those Vikings. I mean, there's only 5 Vikings right now. He does have 1 more on the way. So Viking numbers not in huge numbers yet. I mean, 3 Colossus could stand a little while from 5 Vikings, but these siege tanks are what's going to be the problem. Probably needs to look into throwing down another robotics, maybe getting a couple of more mortals again. Mortals really able to soak up a lot of that siege tank damage. So we got a pylon. I'm sure this is just a check to make sure that there's no kind of sneaky backdoor antics. This Hellion may be trying to do, like I just said, some sneaky backdoor antics. Another Colossus on the way, proxy pylon there. It looks like he did in fact see the Hellion. Yep, did see the Hellion. Did he get any workers with it? He looks like he got 3. It's not able to do too much damage. I mean, 3 probe kills for a Hellion, that's about even. I mean, I would say that's actually a fairly good exchange. Hellion only costing 100 minerals where you did 150 minerals of damage. Okay, now the Vikings are starting to get in stronger numbers. I would suggest more Stalkers here. So we will see if he catches these siege tanks out of position. That will be huge. and especially with those with the Vikings, if he catches those out of position, very, very big deal. So we will see what he'll be able to do here. He needs to try and catch those siege tanks before they get sieged up, and try and get those. There's one snipe from these Vikings. I mean, these Vikings are very dangerous. Looks like he is going to get another snipe with those Vikings. Maybe even a third. Is he going to get... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that was just bad luck. Colossus getting stuck in the... What are those palm trees right there? And the dead palm trees right there. Like I said, going for those immortals now, trying to take out those siege tanks. But with these siege tanks on the high ground, it's going to be very difficult to move in now. I mean, we haven't seen high ground being used in matches before this, but all the Colossus are now off the field. And there's Adel for the GG. Just too many siege tanks, too well positioned, and too many Vikings to take out those Colossus. I mean, he had 12 Vikings there. One more Colossus, I guess, was had just popped. So there you have it. No fifth game, unfortunately, but ESC GoOdy going to take the ZOTAC European Cup number 71. He is going to get some points added to his ranking for the, I think, big tournament that is coming up for ZOTAC, for the ZOTAC Cup. This is a weekly tournament, like I said, and your winner for this week was ESC GoOdy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tournament series. I will be bringing you more. I may be bringing some of the American side of this as well, or I may stay on the European server. I'm not quite sure. I'm just here to cast as many StarCraft 2 games as I can for all of you guys out there. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been SC Southern Style signing out.